K1WIA.
Good morning, Menace.
K1WER.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, number one.
Headline PWB.
Good morning, Conover 10. Good morning, Stu.
And SNH, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
N2WUO.
Good morning, Bud. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Bert.
V3LPY.
Good morning, Moo. You say what? Good morning, Jan the Man, the fisherman.
I can hear you this morning.
It's a good signal, too.
For now.
Hi, yeah, for now.
Well, Menace, how much snow?
Looks like about 2.5. There was some stray flakes around there around 3 o'clock, but looks like it's all done. So.
Okay, we got a dusting.
You take the side-by-side out and do donuts in the front yard.
I think I might take it down the hollow later today, though. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. I go in the front yard, do a couple of donuts.
Jesus.
I got 1.5 inches of snow, bud.
What's that? 2.5 inches, Menace. That's shovelable.
No thanks.
How about Conover? We got about 1 inch yet, though.
So, Menace, what did you get into yesterday, and what is on the list for today?
Well, my foot pedal that I ordered the day before, it came, the next day. It came yesterday. So I had a good time underneath the desk wiring that. It was just, it was just tough because it was under the desk and it hurt. But anyway, other than that, just didn't do much. Had to just stay at the house, watch the snow, drank coffee. It was just like a real, almost a New England winter day. It was nice.
Oh, Roger. What foot pedal did you go with?
Oh, it was just some no-name thing I found on Amazon. It was. I thought it was like 20-some bucks. It was $9 and change. It's just a cheapie. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, Roger. I went with the I don't know what they call it, the industrial one from DX Engineering. It's all metal. It's supposed to be heavy duty, and well, it really is.
Well, the one that crapped out was DX Engineering, so I wasn't going to buy another one.
Oh, Roger. But this one's all metal. The foot pedal, the base, everything about it is all metal, heavy metal.
Yeah, this one, the one I had, it weighed a ton.
Oh, Roger.
I've had it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I went with the Heil because I can change the switch very easily inside, and it's all metal. And I've only changed one switch, and I used to be net control and so forth for a number of years. So 1 out of 4 ain't bad so far. So that's my scoop by. So I go with the Heil.
That's pretty commendable.
Just call them up and ship you the switch. And I've seen the switch as cheap as $2.65.
Tough to beat.
Man, I thought you were going to cheap Amazon, and it works fine.
Yeah, we'll see how it holds up. I never got above 33 yesterday, and now it's 23 right now.
21 in Detroit.
28 in Conover. 27 Glassboro, New Jersey.
23 Western Mass.
27 New Hampshire.
28 Lower Cape.
Huh?
17 Vermont.
They say later next week it's going to get cold.
Oh,
Dan, what did you say your temperature was?
28.
Oh, it sounded like you said 48. Okay.
We might go to 40 tomorrow, they said.
Oh, we are here, so this snow is going to disappear. There's people out there, though, they just can't stay home, you know. They got to go out there, and they run off the roads. The scanner was really interesting yesterday.
Well, I gotta get bread and milk, man.
That's right.
No, cigarettes and beer.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart yesterday, and man, it was packed. I couldn't believe it. I had to wait in line for 20 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Water and toilet paper.
Well, all I needed was my beer, man. That's it. That's all I had. I should have just put it back and went somewhere else.
Oh, I did have interesting yesterday. I was after I hooked up my foot pedal, I took it around 40 meters, listening for somebody to talk with, see how it worked, and I found Alan W3BV. Last time I talked with him was I was back in Rhode Island. I had just had a cupola put on my barn, and he had a cupola put on his barn, and so it had to be like, I don't know, 25 years ago or something like that. And I hadn't talked with him since. And I talked. He remembered me. I remembered him. I remembered the cupolas, and that was just a very interesting little conversation.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And good morning, guys. KB3FJI. It's snowing here.
Good morning, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Morning.
So far, it's just a dusting here.
Yeah, we probably got maybe quarter inch, maybe.
What were you saying there, number one?
See, you gotta do a donut in the front yard.
Jesus. I'm gonna finish off that box of those little cherry pies today. I know that.
Jesus.
Oh, those are good. I bought 3 boxes.
Yeah, I've seen them at Lidl.
Yeah, J&J or JJ's Boy. They are delicious.
It's better than Pop-Tarts?
Oh, yeah.
What are they, Menace?
Those little squares, little cherry pies there. It's only like an inch and a half square. You get 6 of them in a box.
Oh, okay.
Glazed.
Ooh.
Good morning, Raleigh Bill.
Morning, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah,
I'll bet your eyes are glazed after you eat a couple of them.
Sugar cola.
You're down, Bill. You got an amp on?
What crapped out on you on the furnace?
Well, this is a furnace, really. It's only 4 years old, and it has
5, that's activity time, W1KAW.
That's W4WIA.
And 2WUO.
EWB. 3LPY.
K1WER.
Good morning, Sarge.
Hey, Sarge.
Morning, Sarge. Morning, Sarge.
Morning, Sarge.
Move right down.
Ohio gozaimasu. Health on.
Morning, Hal.
Morning. Hey, Hal.
Morning, Al.
Hey, Bill, I'm sorry you had to go through that, especially this time, coldest time of the year. That was good, yeah. I mean, you could have had frozen pipes. It's just all kinds of problems. So you pretty well lucked out, really.
Is that buddy heater, Bill? Yeah, I have a couple of them here, too, the big ones, and they work real well. I got them just in case, you know.
And they run about, on a low setting.
I think on a 20-pound bottle like we use for the grill, I think I could run all week here during the day with it.
Yes, sir.
I never thought of that. I've got one, with plenty of backup bottles, but I've got the gas logs, at one end of the house. So I think I could probably get by with just the one.
And them little bottles don't last long in a big buddy mess.
I don't have the big one. I've got the medium one.
And they ice up too in this because they're taking so much propane.
Oh?
The bottles do.
Really? Oh.
Well, it's about 15 degrees out of those, yeah.
We're at 30. I don't know what's up there. Please, with the bed.
Warm. 23.
Sure it's coming.
Well, it is winter.
Finally.
We finally got a winter, don't we, man? We haven't had one in a couple of years.
Yeah, for quite a while. I think it was like maybe only the second year I moved here. We had 7 inches of snow one time, and then it's just been nothing.
Hey, Menace?
Yes.
Hey, you've been a life member for a long time. I just got a card yesterday from the ARRL with a 50-year life membership pin. Did you get one?
I got a 40-year one. God, must be 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah, get ready for one. I've never seen any of that before, life membership pins.
Oh, you didn't get a 40-year pin?
If I did, I don't remember it.
Oh, I was surprised when I got that.
Same here. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, really.
Good.
Liz, how about NRA? You get a lot of stuff from them?
Oh, Jesus. I emails, there's stuff in the mail crap that I have to throw in the recycling bin. It never makes it in the house.
You know what I do? I take, they got prepaid postage on the return envelopes.
Oh.
So I put on there, I wrote on one of the things, I said, listen, if you stop sending me junk mail, and that way you'll be able to save postage. And I sent it back to them.
Oh, hey, good. Right. That, and I'm still getting crap from Tony's AARP membership.
I'm still getting it from Kathy.
Jeez.
And that was 2015.
People don't quit.
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff for Fran here, too. Even after I've notified them.
Doesn't matter. All tax deductible. Oh, wait a minute. Now, aren't they? Are they tax free? I mean, no, God, 401c3 or something. AARP, I don't know.
No, it's not tax deductible.
No, I wasn't thinking of that. I was just wondering if they were a non-profit. I guess not.
5013C.
They're not a non-profit, so
No,
that's all tax deductible for them.
they're in the business of misleading.
Yeah, the insurance brokers too.
Yeah.
I had to go with that United Healthcare because they were the only ones that covered the med-com one.
Oh, I feel bad for you, bud. That's about the worst one you can go to.
I know, but the only ones that covered the medication.
Yeah.
True, bud. I've got Priority Health and it covers it.
I may have problems finding it when I do call for a refill, you know?
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lantis and Vascular, they dropped Eli Lilly dropped the vascular line. They sent me a thing in the mail. I had to go get another script for Lantis. I got to go back to Lantis now.
They dropped United Healthcare?
Yeah, no, I was talking about the type of insulin, but vascular. They stopped. They're going to stop making it. You got to go to another type of insulin.
Yeah, I'm on that Victoza, and I'm having a hard time keeping that here.
Right, I bet you, because people are using it for weight reduction.
Yeah, terrific. What about people who need it?
Yeah, how about that?
That stuff's not cheap either.
You're right on that.
Supposed to become a class 3 drug here after the first of the year and not be more than $35.
Well, that's a bunch of crap.
The check's in the mail.
My the Victoza alone's about almost $2,000 a refill. And people are using that for weight loss?
Yeah, it's a small amount.
KC2 LED, good morning.
Good morning, Dirk.
Hey, Derek.
Morning.
Hey, Dick. Morning, Dirk.
Well,
Hey, Steve. What the hell? You got any new snow over that way?
nothing.
It's spitting here every once in a while. It's almost enough to cover the windshield on the car. We could get 3 today if that storm decides to come a little more north or more. Yeah, predictions are all over the place. I'll wait till tomorrow and figure out how much we got today. I figure Mass got 2.5. That's probably what I'll end up with. Looks like the track. You might be too far north for this one, but there's another one right behind that one coming down out of the north. Good old cold weather coming back. 32 here yesterday. Yeah, it got up almost 35 degrees in front of the house. I don't know what it was the back of the house, but back of the house is in the shade. If the front gets the direct sunlight, boy, heats it right up.
Yesterday I worked outside all day, 20 degrees, clear sky, no wind, beautiful.
Nice. I got the dog who's scratching at the back door. I opened it up. I was going to, grab him his leash and let him out. He wanted to lay in the sun near the door.
Wind howled here all day.
In the morning, it was terrible here. In the afternoon, and there was no more wind.
Clear sky, sun makes a big difference.
445, and that's factory time, W1KAW.
4WIA.
N2WU.
N9TWB.
And
K3OPY.
K1WR.
Hey, Raleigh Bill, you going to get on building that Faraday cage?
Yeah, I got to do that. I got the material. I just got to get around to figuring out how to get that to fit that sound machine.
Yeah, I'm dying to see if how effective it's going to be.
I bought one ready-made from Amazon, but it was too big. But I put the thing in there and it works like a charm. We couldn't sell anything.
Oh, excellent.
It's a matter of me getting around to do it.
Hey, Barry,
Yeah, bud, go ahead.
you get that tank, that ship off of the sandbar over in the Delaware, right by below Ben Franklin Bridge?
Did they get it off?
That's what I'm asking.
No, as of last night, they haven't.
Okay. Loaded with salt, man. It's ran aground.
Oh. Salt.
Road salt for right.
Oh.
More.
Kind of like missed the channel or something. Ran outside the channel.
Do you have a pilot on board?
I don't know. Not
How do you do that today with our GPS and everything?
Exactly.
Fall asleep at the wheel.
That's what you call autopilot. I've been aboard those commercial ships like that, man, and that's pretty cool stuff they got there to display, Shows exactly who's coming, what's going, what speed they're at, who they're going to, and all that. It's pretty neat stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Mass, you remember when they grounded the aircraft carrier in Narragansett Bay? Back in the 60s, the pilot was taking a tour of the ship while the ship was coming up the bay.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I do remember that, Dave.
I got the biggest kick in the world. What the heck you paying a pilot for?
Yeah.
Yeah, GPS display there. I was looking at that. That's pretty accurate. I mean, that shows right where you got to be.
So how do you,
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Joshua.
Yeah, good morning, Dick.
Sometimes look up East Cliff Hall.
Say that again. I didn't get it.
East Cliff Hall.
The last word is Hall, Hall.
Roger.
Roger that. Thanks.
Stu been in? Stu is here. I tried to get a hold of him yesterday. It won't let me call.
Did you crank up the phone?
As far as I could.
All right. nautical miles in there.
Gonna have to delete them. I got a big load of wash to do today.
Yeah, me too, bud. It's going to be a good day to do it too.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got Rob. I'll have to vacuum too.
I do that too, man. In between.
Oh.
You've got a robot to do it. What are you talking about?
Rob, I got the robot and I run that, and but upstairs I don't have the robot, so I run the vacuum up there. But Rob comes, he does a lot of the dusting and all, which is a lot. I don't like doing that. Just move the dust around. But he does a pretty good job. If he wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be paying him.
Cash.
There you go. Oh, yeah, I pay by check on him.
You do what?
I write a check out to him for him.
Mr. Cash writes a check? Uh-oh.
What's a
Just
check?
$2, he wrote a check.
Yeah, what is that?
Don't ask me, number one. He's got me confused. See, I'm old-fashioned. You sure about that? Yeah. I watch these people using a credit card to buy a 50-cent stick of gum.
It's a debit card.
It's a debit card, bud.
Or whatever it is.
Oh, that's what it's for. So you don't have to carry cash. Plastic cash.
Bud said he's old-fashioned. That's exactly what we're talking about. He asked me to check a card or cash. I said cash.
I think the old fashioned started with cracked ice, didn't it?
I
Paid cash for my last car I bought. Imagine that, and you wrote a check for a couple dollars. Something wrong with that picture. Yeah, they had to count it out while I was there. They couldn't trust me. I said, "Here's 25,000. There it is." Did you watch them count it? Yes, I watched them.
Did you have to sign a piece of paper because the government has to pull a search on you because they want to know where you got the cash from?
That's right, there, Dan.
That's right.
And I did not borrow money.
I thought it was anything over 10,000. Yeah, they did a trace. It's over 10,000.
Yeah, if you're over 10,000, your checking statement there too, they'll have to report to the government. And the reason the bank, my of course, I got a niece that works there. They said they think anybody over 10,000 is suspected as a drug dealer.
Oh, nice. I just went through all this. They didn't tell me I was going to be a drug dealer.
new profession for you, Steve.
The hell, I'm doing all the other. Might as well join in, huh? I always draw a crowd sometimes if I get put some good stuff on the table.
Hi.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
A couple of days like yesterday, we won't have to worry about it.
I know. Oh, Jesus, I know it. What I'm worried about was it 0.5 they want to take away or add?
Yeah.
What was that? I could walk to probably 4 of them and not even lose a breath here. It's amazing.
I can walk down the street on the res and probably walk by, I don't know how many, 30 or 40.
Plus they're mailing the stuff also. It's busy.
You can throw a rock from one to the other.
Like Dollar General.
I didn't realize that Norfolk was that big. Yeah.
I said the res.
For 455 nuts, activity time W1KAW.
W4WIA.
K2WU.
N9PWB.
Good morning, YouTubers.
Morning, Bart. Morning. Same up here. Stay warm. I'm 64 down here. No problem with that. I'd have to be down to less than t-shirt weather. Flip-flop, shorts, t-shirts, rocket weather. I've been digging down in my dresser drawers and finding old long sleeve t-shirts and stuff like that that I haven't used for years and digging them out. Cold weather this year. It's colder winter this year than last year.
Yeah, I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt right now.
Or in a jeans shirt. That's nice and warm.
Oh, I thought you had a Gene Simmons shirt on.
Jesus.
Hey, Jerk, what was that East Clip Hall? I could call it up and it just goes to East Hall. What was the East Clip Hall? I couldn't find anything.
East Cliff Hall was a ship that sank right out here in the St. Lawrence in 1974, I believe it was. Big ship.
Thanks, appreciate it. I'll look up more again because I keep going to East Hall for some reason. I never get to East Clip Hall. Thanks again.
So what's the first part of that? Is it east or east?
East.
Okay.
Not north, south, or west. East Cliff.
Something to do with Wuthering Heights.
Stone Crag.
Yeah.
So I decide the next car I buy, I get a cashier's check. Oh my God.
Not going to buy another car.
You know, I hope I shouldn't have to, man.
Maybe a Kubota with a backhoe on it.
Yeah. Now you're talking, number one. Hey, number one.
Yeah, Danny man.
You need one for $100, $150 a day. He'll deliver one for 8 hours. Just pick it up.
Oh, yeah. Think I'm going to go out and buy a $90,000 truck.
Yeah.
No, you can't buy a truck for $90,000.
I can get one for that, bud.
You can? Not a Dodge Diesel.
There was no stinking Dodge.
Whoa.
Well, they always been called Rams, but anyway, I call it a Dodge. I think on the side there, it's got Ram on mine. Joshua.
Yes, sir.
I looked it up. It comes right up.
I must have typed something wrong. All I typed was East Clip Hall. And it came up something East Hall. Loaded the screen up with East Hall stuff.
It's Cliff. East Cliff Hall.
Yeah, I got that. But you know, for some reason, whatever browser I got going right now, it jumps to East Hall and loads the screen up. With an E at the end. Say that again, Stephen.
The cliff has got an E at the end.
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Thanks.
Well, Bud, you remember in the 70s when they were called power wagons?
Yeah.
They were called power wagons in the 30s, 40s, and sometimes into the early 50s.
Well, I didn't know that, Ken.
Oh yeah, power wagons have been around for a long time. They were used in the military.
I agree they were used in the military, but I didn't know about before the military. Are you sure about the before in the 30s?
Well, I'm trying to remember the exact year. My uncle had one, and it was either a 40 or a 42, maybe a 38. He had several of them. He had 4 or 5 of them there, and I thought one of them was in the 30s.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'm sure you're right. I just thought it was because of World War II, the power wagon came along. I read something somewhere, but I can't even put my finger on it right now.
Morning, Rosemont.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, that was a good double.
I'm sorry, I don't know who I double with. Whoever it was, go ahead. Okay, well, I know the W300. That's the model number of the one that everybody thinks of as the first earliest power wagon. I think it was either 46 or 48 when it come out, and it stayed that way pretty much unchanged up until oh man, I can't even remember what year it was. Might have been 68 or 69 or something until they quit making it.
Well, I work for a pretty big utility company, and all their trucks and service vehicles and all the dump trucks they had were all Dodge, and all their little backhoes they used for closing work were all Kubotas.
45, they say, is the first year for the Dodge Power Wagon. I could have sworn he had a 42. Well, 45 was the first year.
I was wrong too, kid. I thought 42, beginning of the war.
Roger. Yeah, the first one was on 4 wheels, and he had one, but I could have sworn it was earlier than that.
Oh, it ain't no doubt. Dodge made trucks before Ford and Chevrolet did. When you talk about 1-ton 4-wheel drives, the first year Chevrolet made a 1-ton 4-wheel drive out of the factory was 77. The first year Ford did it, a F-350 4-wheel drive out of the factory, was 83. And before that, Dodge has been making them, for a long time. The W300 and the W300M, they were, Dodge was the only way to go with a heavy-duty 4-wheel drive.
Ford used to send out the trucks for 4-wheel drive to another company. They didn't even do it themselves. And they also had send cars out for 4-wheel drive cars, which I never knew.
The official designation for the military one was WM, and then a 300 or a 250, whatever it was, 6 wheels or 4 wheels.
I sit around here waiting for snow all the time, and we finally get a little snow, a little piss-willy snowstorm out there.
Yeah, 2.5 inches, Rosemont.
We probably got like 1.5 inches at best here.
Steve, I'm going to tell you one thing. My Dodge is 22 years old, 23 years old, and it's been a good truck. And it's still running good.
That Dodge Cummins, ain't no doubt. It's decent.
That's a 4-wheel drive, sits up high.
AC2 LED. We'll be back.
Roger, Dirk, you are on the clock.
Cape Cod 10 is Percy Helton. That ring a bell?
No, it doesn't.
He was a weird little character making a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of westerns. If you think about it, look him up. Percy Helton, Helton. You'll recognize him in a heartbeat.
If you hear the voice, you can't miss it.
Raleighville. Every time there's an event coming up, you can look for one of your major appliances to go out. Your furnace went out when you have a winter weather advisory, and then Thanksgiving, your refrigerator comes out.
Oh, Roger, Menace. Absolutely. He's very familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I hope there are any major weather events coming because they don't want to keep fixing stuff or replacing it.
I remember your refrigerator conked out on the day before Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the washer and dryers do, so I don't think you have to worry about that.
5:05, and then factory time, W1KAW.
WIA.
And 2W, you're up.
What else is it? K1 WER.
Steve, do you have a trivia question for us this morning?
Hey, Cape Cod Ken, Mass and I got trivia questions you haven't heard yet, I hope. And this one here, Stu sent to me, and I want to thank Stu on the air here for it. I really appreciate it. You did a great job. What is the total value of unclaimed gift cards? Is it $2.3 million, $23 million, 2.3 B is in $1 billion, or 23 B is in $1 billion?
2.3 B as in $1 billion. 5 seconds.
What a scam.
It always was. I knew it would turn out. Anyone else want to take a shot at it? 23 B is in billion. Hey, Sarge, go up to the head of class. I'm glad to see you. You haven't been up here in a long time. Congratulations. 2 gold stars. Good job.
Okay, Menace, do you have a question for us this morning?
Oh, I do. Let's see here. Leave It to Beaver was the first TV show to show what on the screen? A shower, a toilet tank, a bed, or a bathrobe?
Drill necklace on her.
Shower. Bathrobe.
Toilet tank. 5 seconds.
Bathrobe.
Pearl necklace.
Everybody who said toilet tank, 2 gold stars. Go to the head of the class. It was a 1957 episode when the kids they got a baby alligator and they made a home for it in the toilet tank.
Oh, Roger. Thanks, Menace.
Hey, how about Archie Bunker doing a flush on the toilet? And that was the first for TV also.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was audio only, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. I used to love when Al Bundy used to do a flush.
Newspaper furnished his arm.
A bottle of liquor in the toilet tank, too.
How about Archie Bunker kissing Sammy Davis Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite line when I used to fly on the airplane and the stewardess would ask me if I wanted to coke the can. They know I'll drink it here.
Hey, he was on a show, movie there this morning. Sandy Davis and Peter Lawford there. It was called Salt and Pepper.
Oh.
You ever see that movie, man?
No.
It's an old one back in the 50s, I guess, early 60s.
Yeah. Hey, so I like Peter Lawford in that detective series that was him and his wife there in the 50s. They were pretty good. Can't remember the name of it.
And also, Sammy Davis Jr. was one heck of a quick draw as well.
That rifleman episode, Barry, I'll tell you, he had to practice. He must have practiced for months to be able to do that.
What, the Rifleman or the Sammy Davis?
The episode that Sammy Davis was in, he played a quick draw guy, and of course he didn't really shoot anything, but just the stuff that he did with the gun was just incredible.
Oh, yeah. And the neat thing is, he was blind like me.
That's right.
Yeah, blind in one eye, can't see out of the other.
Ever see that movie, man? It's called Blood Mama.
No.
That was on there this morning, too. I can't think of the woman's name that played the part of it, but I could never stand her.
Or Stanwyck or somebody like that.
You'd recognize it. She played that part in the where the ship had sunk, where they got trapped underneath.
The Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, she played the main part in that.
Shelley Winters.
Is that her name, Winters?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I never liked her either.
I don't care for her.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the tip on adding the E to the clip. It worked out. It was a 343-foot crater that Dirk was talking about. It sank in Gulf of St. Lawrence here, something like that, St. Lawrence River. And it was a crater that was 343 foot long. And thank you, Dirk, for passing that along if you're copying.
Roger, I remember waking up about 5:36 in the morning when the whistle went off, and that's what was going on. 1970.
Yeah, it was in July, I think 19th, and there was loss of life.
Once again, back then, where was autopilot?
He was the blind guy.
Yeah, that's the car that the guy was riding in, went wild.
Oh no!
Yeah, nobody driving it. The thing got in going into circles and all kind of stuff there, and they couldn't. It was pretty cool, man. So it was on news.
Oh jeez.
Hey, Sarge. How come YouTube can take the static out of the radios when they transmit? How can they do that? Oh, okay. It's nice and clear.
Rick.
It's really clear. I'm surprised.
Silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
That's TRIX.
Oh,
Hey, man, tricks are for hookers, too.
is that right, Dave?
Yeah.
Minute. Derek, remember the other day talking about the song in the year 2525, and you mentioned something about eating?
Yeah, Zager and Evans.
Roger, what that was is in the year 4545, ain't gonna need your teeth, won't need your eyes, you won't find a thing to chew, nobody's gonna look at you.
Oh, that's right. Yep, don't need those stinking teeth.
Yeah.
Hey, another thing is I've seen here at the LA fires with all these people with the electrical vehicles that hadn't been fully charged, they were stuck.
They're all stuck anyway, I think.
Yeah, they were stuck in traffic and they couldn't go nowhere. The car batteries run down. Imagine that.
We got news yesterday. A relative lost their home out there.
Jeez.
That's terrible, isn't it? What's happening out there? It's unbelievable.
You just want to know where all those people are going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all going to pay for it because the insurance rates will go up on everyone's insurance.
Well,
Insurance companies are going out of California.
yeah, they had a thing about that bill where the insurance companies are reneging on they're canceling everybody's policies out there.
Well, because it faces a fire trap.
I mean, they're canceling them now. Before they make claims.
Socialism for the rich.
The best thing to do is insure yourself.
How do you do that?
You save money and put it in the bank in savings.
Yeah, well, because people have bad enough time paying off one mortgage, and never mind saving up for a second one. Yeah.
You need the insurance for the person who falls down on your front lawn because there's the raise in cement, and you're going to pay big bucks for that one.
It's sad that anybody lost anything, but the sad news is the people that are whining about the people losing the $5 million homes. Well, what about the people that lost everything in North Carolina? Yeah, what's happening there with that? You don't hear anything about that, do you, Dirk? No, but you lose a $5 million house, big deal. Build another one if you got that much money. The people in North Carolina, a lot of them are still living in tents.
Yeah, they're taking all the people out that they put up in the hotels this week.
I think today in it.
Yeah, I think it is today.
515 and that factory time W1KAW.
W4 WIA.
And
And 1 MAA.
I guess I'm just trying to see it the government's way, but I can't get my head that far up my ass.
You're not trying hard enough.
Morning, guys. K1TL.
Hey, Tom, good
Good
morning.
morning, Tom.
Tom, good morning.
Yes, how you doing, guys?
Morning, Stu. I tried calling. It won't let me go.
How come?
Says it can't be dialed at that number. 506-367-2186.
Yeah, 506, man.
506.
Roger.
Yep, it won't let it go. It says it can't be dialed that way. I tried it. It won't work.
Don't need a country code?
I bet you're right, Master.
We'll send you an email in a little bit.
Okay, that'll work.
I don't know, Lou. I could get with you, but it won't let me get over to Stu.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure why that would be.
But I'm still on the 506 one.
Good job, Sarge. Thanks for doing that.
My pleasure.
What's the country code for Canada? At the end of the state. That's what I thought. So I can put a wire in front of it and just fly.
That number from your cell phone?
Roger.
Okay.
The only phone I got.
Probably go from a landline.
What difference would that make?
Cell provider.
Are you allowed to call Canada?
I can call Lou. I should be able to call Stu.
Well, we had a tough time with phones and going up and down the coast there when we were on a cruise. It was not easy. How'd you solve it? I finally got a hold of, who's the ones up here that takes care of us? Something like Verizon, I guess. And they got me for 3 cents a minute. Only.
Oh, remember the back in the old days, you paid for long distance? Oh,
Boy, did you pay.
I can remember back when I was about 10, you picked the phone up. Well, there was you could listen to anybody, and you'd take you hours if you wanted to make a call.
Nothing like a party line, huh?
Oh, man, and when the women got on there, they'd just talk. I remember when we didn't have phones. We didn't have one, let's put it that way.
You probably remember bedpans.
Remember the outhouse minutes and not pumping the water out of the old well out in the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Remember one morning it was froze up. We had to put a rag, the kerosene was soaked rag to light it up and to thaw it.
Jeez.
Joshua?
Yes, sir.
I've been retired for about 11 years, and I don't even wear a watch and don't even like carrying the phone with me.
I understand, Derek. Hey, whatever fits your style. I'll be honest with you, I don't wear a watch except to a public event, so I know when to get the heck out of there, beat the traffic.
Yeah, I don't wear a watch either.
Don't wear a watch, nor do I carry a cell phone.
Same here, bud.
Oh, boy.
Wear a watch to count my steps and all that. To be aware.
As you get older, they got those ones you flip open. It's got a big red button on it. You can't miss it.
And it says smart.
Hey, man, my dad used to do try different businesses and whatnot, you know, to make extra money. And one of them, he picked up some of these nut machines, and he had them in all the stores down there in Catskill where I was brought up. And he tried it. A couple of them were heated units, so you get heated cashews. And we're sitting there, I think Thanksgiving Day, the whole family's there, and we get a phone call. The lady wanted to talk to the man with the hot nuts.
Oh, beautiful. That work out for business, Hal?
Yeah, my brother's got the machine stored in his attic right now.
Jeez.
A hot nut machine.
You had if you didn't work on the other job, you could probably make a go of it at the time. But boy, it was an awful lot of work involved.
Oh. Guess it sounds easy up front.
You had to get the nuts out of the wholesaler, which they look like about 25-pound containers, if not bigger. And sort through those, make sure they weren't rancid, load everything up, and you had to do it every day. It took a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Oh, I was just to remember what I did yesterday. I got a haircut. I remember that.
All right.
Show them your nuts.
$30.
Jesus. Oh, well, it's New Jersey. That's right.
That reminds me, think about the Three Stooges, Moe Central and Curly. Show him your nuts, and he goes, yeah.
Oh, I did go to the bank 2 minutes.
All right.
Did they all call you Uncle Bud?
Yes, they do.
Oh, very nice.
Every once in a while, I get a card from them saying that it's addressed to Uncle Bud.
Okay.
And the ones that I get, the address to Alpha Hotel.
That's encrypted.
If you know, you know.
What are we going to cover tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow will be a Heath Kit Sunday, so I'm sure we'll find something.
I don't think you'll find it here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, today's Saturday already. I like to find the things that I haven't found in a while, where that black hole in the house is.
The porthole to the other side.
Jeez.
That's what I say about our closet in our bedroom. If we lose something, it's probably in the black hole somewhere.
No, wait a minute. I ain't got this side figured out yet.
Where's Mr. Conover? I thought he was in there. Oh, you calling me, Dirk? Good morning down south. Good morning. I'm just sitting here daydreaming.
On that note, we'll draw to a close the Nut Factory Net for Saturday, January 1/1/2025. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and making this the best hour of the day. And everyone, have a very good and safe day today. 73W1KAW.
4WIA.
Have a great day. 2W.
2WB.
Talk to you tomorrow.
73, make it a great one, Kalen. WER. Remember, guys, don't do nothing I wouldn't. AK2E73.
Well, that leaves us so wide open there, Al.
7-3s, everybody. Have a safe day. Thanks for doing that, Sarge. Interesting.
KC2LED. Have a good day, guys. Stay safe. Pitter patter, get out. 73360.
Hey, Steve, man, I enjoyed it. Salvage like Cleveland.
Have a good day. K4, KMD, clear.
You good, Rosemont?
Number 55.